I'm going to introduce lists and the H2 tag. So far my page looks like this. I have a heading 1 which is H1 and it ends with a slash H1. Okay, heading 1 ends with a slash H1. Panasi, is that okay? And I've got a heading in between these two tags. I've got a text in between these two tags. Now I'm going to list the clusters here. So I'm going to list the clusters. In HTML we have unordered list, UL, and slash UL. Try to understand this. This is an unordered list, UL, unordered. Now because it's a list, it must have some items. So the tags underneath the UL are LI, which means a list item, and it ends with a slash LI. So I'm going to put the first item as web1. So you can see I've got this list item here, web1. If I copy this and I paste it 4 times, you have 4 clusters. You have web1, you have script1, you have art1, and you have 3D1. See, I've got a list here. It is an unordered list because the order of these subjects doesn't matter. But if you were creating something like steps for following a particular recipe in which you have to add the ingredients in a particular order, you can change the U into an O. See this? And OL is an ordered list. And you can see what happens here. The ordered list becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then of course there are ways to style the ordered list and the unordered list, which we will get into later. But that's a UL and there's an OL. One trick here, now don't get confused here please, can I have your attention on the screen? Before web1 ends, Panasi, can I just have you to look on my screen please? Before this one ends, so that's a list item, before this ends, so it starts here and ends here, right? But before it ends, I can create another one. I can create another list inside it, a list inside a list with a list item, and let's say Thursdays 10 to 3 p.m. Make another list item so you can see I've got a list between a list. Okay, now you may do it for the everything else if you want to, if you feel brave enough. I'm just giving you an example that inside this list item, starting here ending here, I've got another list. And I will show you one more thing. So I want to show you a type of heading 2. So heading 2, so web1 slash heading 2. So I've got a heading 2. This is heading 1. Heading 2 is a lower level heading. And I'm just going to put another paragraph there. Web1 cluster deals with graphical user interfaces, web coding skills, and responsive styles that allow a web page to resize to a devices, to a mobile device. So I've just made this up because I want to show you heading 2 and one more paragraph. Okay, you can add more. You can keep building on this page as your teachers tell you about your different clusters. You can keep building on this page and complete this page as an exercise. So that's a small 5-minute video.